Hello and welcome, I'm Art, and today I'll be drawing Magneto. On this drawing, I decided to go with his classic, iconic look. If you've seen any of my other drawings before, you know I tend to go with more of the classic colors because it just has that nostalgia to it. And for that reason, I always seem to favor the classic looks over more of the modern look. And right here, I'm just doing the color blocks. It's simply just creating a foundation, the base colors, and from here I then begin to add all the colors above it. And then once I finally finish doing all the basic color blocks, I then start to begin to do the shadows. My preference is to always begin with shadows and then end with highlights. Why exactly? I guess I just feel it's more efficient that way, to begin with the shadows to begin to start to create some sense of depth to the drawing, and then just cap it off with highlights. And then once I go through the first pass of the basic highlights and shadows, I then always go back and really begin to hone in and refine those shadows to try to bring that sense of depth and just bring this drawing alive. Growing up, you can kind of say that I was obsessed with the X-Men, Wolverine, from the comic books to the TV show, so it comes with no surprise that Magneto would be one of my favorite top villains. So I've been itching to draw him for a very, very long time, and I'm really happy with the way that this turned out. And right here, I'm using a texture brush to try to add some much needed texture to all these metal pieces that he is levitating. And to really bring the metal to life, you then have to focus on all the highlights, the shadows, the texture, everything about it to bring these pieces to make it look like it's really metal. I will admit, drawing metal can be pretty tricky at times. It is something that does take time and practice, and make sure you reference what metal looks like to help you get a better idea on how to draw it. Adding all these minor lighting effects, though they're not major, they do play a key role in kind of bringing this whole piece together. And now we've come to the final touch, where we add in the final highlight. And the reason for this highlight is to make it look as if Magneto is inside this sphere, just about to unleash this horrific and powerful attack. And here is the final completed piece of Magneto. And that's it. If you like this video, why don't you give it a thumbs up? If you're new here, why don't you consider hitting that subscribe button so you never miss any new drawing that I do. And until the next video, guys, goodbye.